Hey everybody, it's Bella, and today I'm showing you 3 really fun and easy hairstyles for Lea Clark. And of course, if you don't own Lea Clark, you can still do these hairstyles, but they will work best on dolls that have longer, wavy, or curly-ish hair. The first hairstyle is called the triple twist back, and it's inspired by the hairstyle that Lea wears in her Bahia outfit pictures, except it's a little bit more twisty and fun. For this hairstyle, I'm using these 3 little clips, but if you don't have clips like these, you can use bobby pins or hair ties or anything like that. It's always good to start off a hairstyle with tangle-free hair, so I'm just going to lightly mist her hair with some water and brush it out. Now that her hair has been smoothed out, I'm going to grab a small piece of hair from the front of her hairline near her part and split it into 2 sections. Next, I'm going to take these 2 sections and twist them both towards her face. And now I'm just going to wrap them around each other away from her face. Once you've twisted the hair down a little over halfway, you can just pin it in place for now, and we will move on to the other side. Now that you have your 2 little rope twists, you're just going to take them in the back and pin them down. Now I'm going to grab a section of hair from a little bit lower down and split it into 3 pieces. Instead of twisting the hair, this time I'm just going to braid a little tiny braid. And again, I'm just going to make the same braid on the other side of her hair. Now I'm just going to take these 2 braids and pull them back like before, and make sure that when you clip it, it clips over the hair from the first twist. So now we're almost done, but not quite. So for the last step, I'm just going to grab a small piece of hair from right above her ear on both sides, and then I'm going to make sure to brush them out and smooth them really well. Now you're going to take those 2 pieces of hair and pull them back and pin them together just like before. But since we're not braiding or twisting or doing anything fancy to these pieces, just make sure that it's really smooth and flat against her head like this. And that's it, you're done with this hairstyle. This next hairstyle is definitely the quickest and the easiest of the 3 of them, and it is the hairstyle that Lea wears in her hiking outfit pictures, and it's just this really quick side pony, except it has a little bit of a twist to it. It's super easy and simple, and all you need is a hair tie. So the first step is just to brush all of her hair and gather it to the right side of her head. So now that I have all of her hair gathered to the right side of her head, I'm going to put the hair tie in, but instead of putting it normally like I would up here, I'm actually going to move a few inches down and put the hair tie right about here, right where the hair starts to touch her shoulders. Now what you're going to do to make this part a little bit tighter and not as weird and baggy, you're going to split the hair above her hair tie in half, just like this, what you're going to do is take the ponytail hair and pull it through the little hole that you made, just like this. And then you can see that it instantly gave her hair this really pretty twisted look. But we're not done yet, because if you look at the hiking outfit pictures, you can tell that the twist looks a lot fuller than this. So what you're going to do is just take your fingers and loosen up the twists a little bit, just to make them look a little bit thicker and fuller. And there you go. Now you have a really cute and easy twisted side pony. And I definitely recommend doing this hairstyle if you know you're going to be moving Lea around a lot and you don't want her hair to get all frizzy and tangled and in her face. And it's just a really easy and quick hairstyle to do, and I think it looks super cute on her hair. This last hairstyle definitely takes the most time, but I think it ends up looking super cool. So the first step for this hairstyle is just to grab the large section of hair right at the front of her head from her part to her ear. Then you're going to take this section of hair, split it into 2 pieces, and fishtail braid it. And if you don't know how to fishtail braid, then you can just watch along and see how I do it. It's pretty simple, but if that really doesn't make sense to you, then you can just search up fishtail braid on YouTube, and there's like a million videos on how to do it. It's really easy, and it does take some time, but it ends up looking super cool. Once you've finished your fishtail braid, just gently pull on the edges of it just to make it look a little bit fluffier and fuller. Once you have your fishtail braid fluffed up just how you want it, take the remaining hair and split it into 2 equal sections. And this is the trickiest part of the entire hairstyle, but what you're going to do is take this fishtail and then you're going to take out the hair tie from it and put it and incorporate it into this section of hair. And then you're going to take these 2 new sections of hair and fishtail them. So hopefully that made sense, but basically you're just incorporating this fishtail braid into this section of hair and then fishtailing these 2 sections of hair together into one giant fishtail. So you'll kind of see what I mean when I start braiding it. Once you've finished your fishtail braid, if you want, you can loosen up the braid again, just like you did to this braid, but make sure not to loosen up the top too much, otherwise this braid will fall out and then you'd have to redo the whole thing, which would not be fun. And that's it, you're done with this fishtail braid, and I think it looks so cool. I just love how you get this really cool looking braid and then it just swirls into an even bigger braid. And it's also another great way to get Lea's hair back and away from her face. So thank you so much for watching this hairstyle video. It was really fun to make, and if you try out any of the hairstyles, please show me on Instagram and tag me in the picture so that I can see it, because it's really cool when I see other people actually trying out my hairstyles. So let me know which hairstyle was your favorite and what videos you want to see from me in the future, and I'll see you in my next video.